just a little wider here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in nice and deep. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, bend your knees, sit back and sit deep. So here, lower your inner groins down, engage your pelvic floor, tone your belly, lift the backside of your heart, but relax the sides of your throat just a little bit here. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plant your hands, step all the way back. So here, bring your legs pretty close to each other so the inner lines are zipped up. Inhale, spike your heels up, start to roll and round your spine all the way forward through plank. When you get to plank, skip the chaturanga, move right into upward facing dog. Keep your toes tucked, push your heels backwards. This starts to open up and stretch the front side of your hips. Unlock the quads, broaden your collarbones. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Long inhale. Long exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg high up behind you. Bend your knees, stack your hip open. All right, listen for the change. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Tuck your chin. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, give it a tap. Inhale, straighten your right. Then exhale, cross it under. Reach for your left elbow, try. Good. Inhale, straighten your right leg. And exhale, stack your hip one more time. Breathe in. Exhale, softly bend your left knee and flip over for wild thing. Turn your dog inside out, push your feet down, stretch and lift open. Huge breath in. Exhale, bend both knees, flip all the way back around for three-legged dog. Right leg is high, breathe in. Exhale, step or walk your foot in between your hands. Pivot your back heel down for warrior two legs. Keep a strong bend in your front knee, but walk your hands pretty deeply at a diagonal off towards the left, but tack that right hip crease back a little bit. Kind of scoop your glute underneath you. And keep that spine long, big breath in. Out the mouth. One more, fill your lungs up. Clear it out. And then walk your hands, frame your front foot, inhale, warrior two pose, Virabhadrasana Dvay. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse warrior, lean back. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm to your thigh. Inhale, star pose towards the long edge of your mat. And then exhale, goddess pose very briefly. Point your toes out, bend your knees. Devyasana, goddess pose. Inhale, stretch back up. And then exhale, warrior two towards the back side of your mat. We're doing a full mandala flow. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse warrior. Big stretch. And exhale, cycle your hands down to the ground. Step back to downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Spike your heels, inhale, ripple all the way forward through plank. Skip the chaturanga, move into that modified up dog. And then exhale, down dog. One more side, my friends. Big breath in. Clear it out. Inhale, lift your left leg all the way up. Bend your knee, stack your hip open. Good. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Here we go. Exhale, knee to nose. Tuck your chin. Shift. Try. Inhale, straighten your left. Exhale, tap your left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, cross it under. Reach for your right elbow. Boop. Inhale, straighten, stack your left leg. Exhale, wild thing. Turn yourself inside out. Big pivot. Huge stretch. Stay for the inhale. And exhale, bend both knees, pivot all the way back around. Left leg is still high up. Deep breath in. And exhale, step through for those warrior two legs. Good. So here, keep your front knee bent. Walk out towards the The right diagonal here. Tack your left hip crease back. Scoop your glute underneath you. Just take a few moments of breath. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lock your hands to frame your front foot. Inhale, open up. Warrior two pose, this side of your body. Change is coming, flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse, lean back. Exhale, extended side angle. Opposite bicep by your ear. Here's the shift. Inhale, open up star pose, long edge of your mat. Exhale, goddess pose, Devyasana. Widen your knees, point your toes out. Plant your hands on your thighs. And take a few shoulder dips. Good, in and out. And side to side. So we've been doing a lot of twisting in our practice. And this is the deepest twist so far. We're really warmed in the muscles. The spine is a little juicier. So just see how far your body wants to go in these shoulder dips and twists here. And if you want a little bit more side body stretch, this is a great place to place your hands down on the ground and drop into some gentle supportive Skandasana. So here, see how my toes are kind of flared and turned on? I want you to create that sensation. Soft micro bend in your knee so your quad turns on. Bow through your opposite side. And when you're ready, you can switch and move to the opposite side for a little bit more. Huge side body release, really nice decompression of the lateral chain. Big breath in. Big exhale. Good. Come back to center. Bring your hands to your heart in Devyasana, goddess pose, strong pelvic floor. Inhale, push, star pose. Exhale, warrior two, to the front of your mat, full circle. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse, lean back. And then exhale, cycle your hands down to the ground, step back to downward facing dog last time. Spike your heels, inhale, roll all the way forward. Skip the chaturanga, move right into upward facing dog. You can untuck your toes this time to see how that feels. Broaden your collarbones, unlock your hips, deep breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Bend your knees, widen them, lean your hips all the way back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Palm your hands towards your knees, come up into a kneeling position. Please swing your legs out in front of you, super long, and keep your blocks handy. In fact, take your blocks and place them on either side of your calf muscles right here. Okay. So here, what I want you to do is find a really nice anterior tilt in your hips, and you can find it by reaching underneath your glutes and gently moving the flesh out from underneath. An anterior tilt is the opposite of what a rounded spine. This is a posterior tilt. The anterior tilt, the back of the hips are flaring out a little bit, which ensures that our spine column is really stacked without too much effort. The chest remains open, the lungs and the belly remain open and supportive, right? So when you have that posture, that natural length in your body, that feeling in your body without too much effort, I want you to keep it. Inhale, reach your arms straight overhead. And on your exhale, maintain length in your spine as you continue to hinge forward, hinge, 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 hinge. And find that stopping point where you can maintain that long spine. You might touch your blocks for support. You might have hands on the feet. Good. Long spine hinging straight from your hip creases. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Stay here. But if it feels available and you're ready for a little bit more melt, now you can create a little bit more of that rounding in your spine. You can relax your arms on the blocks here if they don't reach the ground. And find Find your edge here. Find the space of release where we are not in pain, but we might be experiencing subtle tightness, discomfort, and areas where the passive stretch rather is metabolizing stagnant energy and creating space from it, creating muscle memory. Breathe towards the back sides of your lungs. A deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And one more, fill up. Clear it out. Use the support of your hands to press yourself all the way up so you're not straining the low back. Engage your core on the way up just enough. Roll your shoulders back a little bit. Set your blocks to the side. We are done with them for now. And scooch closer towards the front edge of your mat so you have plenty of room to recline behind you. Find that nice distance between hips and heels so you maintain that natural stack in your spine, that interior tilt feeling that we were talking about, that we learned today. Reach your hands forward, palms in, deep breath in. Exhale, roll back, one backbone at a time, one vertebra. Excellent. When you reach the earth, bend your knees. We're coming pretty full circle in our practice. Take your right thigh, cross it over the left. Pop your feet off the ground for whale tail twist prep. And reach for what you can grab. It might be the ankles or the shins today. And just squeeze your legs in towards each other and kind of hug everything down and in. So we're creating a nice compression here, energy towards the very epicenter of your body. Breathe in deep. And breathe out. Let go of your ankles. Keep your legs crossed as they are. Scoot your hips over to the right. Tuck your pelvis underneath and tip this whole operation over towards the left. Deep supine twist. Breathe in here. And breathe out. You can use your left arm to push down and bring yourself all the way back up. Uncross your legs. And do the opposite side. This time take your left thigh over the right, wrap it. Lift your legs off the ground. Grab whatever is available, maybe the ankles or the shins. And then kind of hug everything straight down and in for optimal tissue release. Breathing helps. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Keep the legs as they are. Let go of the hands. Scoot your hips over to the left. Tip your knees towards the right. Big stretch, big twist. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Push your right arm into the ground, bring yourself back to center. Uncross your legs, plant your sacrum, keep your knees bent. Option to stay here and windshield wipe your knees side to side if that feels like a better reset posture for you. If you'd like to take plow pose, halasana, you can move into that now. Place your hands on the ground, lift your legs up, bring your heels forwards and then backwards to create momentum and to lift your hips away from the earth. Right away, bring your hands to your low back for support. Whew, and just find your edge here. Toes might touch on the ground, they might not. Breathe in deep. And breathe out. As you feel ready, place your hands down on the ground to slowly lower your spine all the way back down. Keep your knees bent, plant your feet firmly on the earth, hips width distance. Press down through your feet, inhale, lift your hips up for bridge pose. One last time, one final rinse of your front body, your shoulders, heart, belly, hips, quads. Deep breath in. Out the mouth. One more lion's breath, breathe in. Stick your tongue out. Carefully unscoop your shoulder blades, roll down the length of your spine, and take Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining butterfly pose, with your arms overhead. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. If this feels like a really good space for you, you can stay in reclining butterfly. If you are ready to transition into your final resting pose, bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs. Carefully help them in towards each other. Level your sacrum, straighten and relax your legs, kind of wide towards the bottom corners of your mat. Thank you so much, y'all, for taking time for your home practice today. We had a long practice, so I really recommend anywhere between 3 to 10 solid minutes of Shavasana if you can afford it. And even if you can't, at least give yourself a full minute of stillness. Don't try to get up right away. Give your body a chance to integrate all of this movement medicine and a chance to reset. As always, it is my deep honor and privilege to hold space for your practice in this way. Thank you for being part of the Grounding Down Yoga community and making my business possible and this journey possible. I hope you have a really lovely rest of your day, whatever you have planned, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Shavasana.